Welcome to 2017, everybody. This is the weekly recap. I'm Matt Wacker. The Missouri Department of Conservation has announced ongoing updates to their conservation area management plans and is currently seeking input from Missourians. The public is invited to submit ideas and comments related to the Mint Spring Conservation Area in Gasconade County. The area contains 43 acres of woodland, a sandstone glade, and the 5-acre Mint Spring Seep. The management plans focus on the use of natural resources and public use of conservation areas. All public input will be considered. 28-year-old William Schooneman has been arrested following an alleged probation violation. Schooneman apparently got into an argument with his parents, who called the police, prompting Schooneman to hide in a nearby barn. Schooneman attempted to lay low in the hayloft, which collapsed, leaving him stuck in a bale of hay. Firefighters and medical personnel from St. Clair were on hand to remove Schooneman from the hay bale. 56-year-old Patrick Howard of Robertsville is under arrest following a domestic altercation at his home. Howard is accused of holding his wife at gunpoint, pouring gasoline on a crib with his grandchild inside, and threatening to light it on fire. Deputies responded to the residence around 11 p.m. on December 28th, but did not find Howard until the next day. Howard is charged with second-degree assault, armed criminal action, and endangering the welfare of a child. He is being held on a $50,000 bond. The Howell County Sheriff's Department got a late Christmas present on December 29th. According to Highway Patrol Troop G, an SUV left the roadway, entered the Sheriff's Department parking lot, and struck a parked patrol car. The 2014 Charger suffered damage to the driver's side, but no one was injured. The driver apparently left the scene of the accident, but later returned. Formal charges are pending. Now for an update to a story we brought you in June. Soldiers' Stories, a collection of World War II memoirs, is now on shelves. The book is the brainchild of the Miller siblings of Dixon, who started the project to honor the memory of their father and ended up collecting World War II stories from around the world. Leanne Mentink reports.
Myra, what has been the reaction to the new book?
Oh, it's been amazing. It's better than we ever expected. People are so excited about the stories. There's just so many stories in this book. This one is very special because of the local people. We have Pulaski County, Phelps County, Dixon, Rolla, Waynesville, Vienna, all types of stories in this book. So this is really special locally here. But we are, and in this book, with all of our local people, we have people from Belgium, Germany, France stories in the book. So it's just a whole mix of the whole entire war.
It kind of connects people on a huge scale.
Yes.
Well, I heard you guys were delivering personal copies on Christmas Eve. That was exciting. Tell me about that, Kenny.
Oh, well, we managed to get the books right at the very nick of time to deliver some for Christmas, and the response was just wonderful. Some of these old veterans just were delighted to see. And in many cases, it was a surprise to them. They didn't know their stories were in the book. And some of the pictures that you can even see on our Facebook page are just heartwarming.
That's amazing. So I hear that a lot of people came to you and said, wait, we didn't get our stories in the book.
Yes. That is exactly what has happened. They're getting it. They're like, wait a minute, we have a story. And like, where were you when we were doing this? And we're like, yes. So Volume 2 is on its way.
What? Tell me about that.
Volume 2. We have the outpouring is great. We have people every day saying, I have a story, I have pictures. What do I need to do? And so we're just now wrapping this one up and getting it out, and we're starting Volume 2.
That's amazing. Kenny, Myra, thank you. Matt, back to you.
Soldiers' Stories, a collection of World War II memoirs, can be purchased online at major book retailers or locally at Reader's Corner in Rolla. Anyone interested in submitting a story for Volume 2 should contact the Millers via Facebook. The city of Thayer might see some changes in the upcoming municipal election on April 4th. 5 city offices and a seat on the municipal court are up for grabs. As it stands, all 5 incumbents have filed for re-election, with 1 currently contested. Interested parties may file their candidacy at Thayer City Hall until 5 p.m. on January 17th. One of Rolla's 3 robotics teams placed first at the St. Louis Community College Wildwood competition on December 10th. 12 teams participated in the event, with Rolla's other teams finishing 6th and 10th. Rolla also participated in the Camdenton qualifier on December 17th and will continue pursuing their passion of robotics into the new year. December 23rd marked the 100th episode of the Bill and Jim in the Morning Internet Show. The show is the brainchild of Bill Little and Jim Bartle, both of the Sullivan Independent News. Calling on their experience as radio broadcasters, Bill and Jim started sending out a daily show over Facebook Live. The program airs live every morning, with back episodes available to watch on Facebook. Lebanon said goodbye to a venerable resident on December 23rd. Gladys Bessie Terrill passed away at the age of 111. Terrill was born south of Houston, Missouri in 1905, spending most of her life on her family farm near Raymondville. Terrill is survived by her daughter, husband, and grandchildren. Terrill will be buried in a private plot in Allen Cemetery near Raymondville. That's all for now. Thank you for watching the weekly recap. I'm Matt Wacker, and I'll see you next week. The weekly recap is brought to you by these fine sponsors: Price Chopper, cooking from scratch; Bayard Dodge of West Plains; ETC Bridal of Lebanon; Beck Motors of Owensville; Parker Custom Arms of Rolla; The Travers Automotive Group; Ted's Barbershop of Lebanon; Tailor Your Insurance; and Chin's Super Buffet.